Well, what's up everybody, my name's Ty, and today we're talking about all things Safemoon and what's new in the space. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe, comment down below. Before we get started, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm definitely not a professional. I just do this to keep you involved in the Safemoon space. Now that said, let's get into it. Today we're talking about Safemoon. We've got Safemoon sitting at 0.3058 right now with a 24-hour volume of 160,000. If we come over here to Safemoon Gloobis, we've got some pretty good progression here. We're sitting at cup 15 and we've got almost 2/3 of the way there, 79 BNB sitting in there right now. So hopefully we see a completed count sometime tomorrow is what I'm thinking, if we can keep on this trajectory that we've been on. Bitcoin sitting at 21,000 right now, up about $1,000 from yesterday, 1.3%, which is great. So seeing a little bit of positive movement from Bitcoin. I think we're still kind of sitting in a lower area. I mean, we're going to be seeing these prices for a while, I think, but you know, a little bit of movement in a positive direction is not a bad thing. Over here, we've got who wants to see the first episode of Safemoon podcast this week? What should we call it? Table 32 won at 80.5%. We know that's what they've been calling it. They had a table as one of their icons in their Twitter profile for a little while. And we know that Table 32 is coming out this week, which is exciting. We'll get to hear from all of the guys that were on the panel for this episode, and we might get some information about upcoming products in that video as well. But even if we don't get any product updates, we also have a Safemoon update coming out soon after that. So hopefully we'll get some information then about what is going on with the Safemoon products. We have a post over here that says win a one-on-one call with CZ Binance and $100 in BNB by drawing a Binance birthday hat. And we saw that Safemoon actually took place in this. They drew their own. And so hopefully John gets picked and we have a one-on-one call with John and CZ. But either way, we have this nice post from Safemoon that says, happy birthday, Binance, lots of love, Safemoon. And then it says, no, this tweet doesn't mean anything cryptic. It's just a nice birthday message to others engineering the future. Special shout out to the unseen teams. So it doesn't mean anything. They're just being nice to the Binance team. And then hopefully we can see Safemoon getting a call with CZ. Who knows? So we had a couple of interesting posts over here that were a little bit negative that I wanted to address here in the Safemoon community. We had somebody saying, will Safemoon actually release anything this year other than new emojis, wallpapers, and some videos promising the world? And I think the perspective is kind of wrong because we've been late on other projects before. But Safemoon has always released the products, right? So they talked about V2 for a long time. We waited on it for a long time. V2 finally came out. They announced the wallet. We waited on that for a long time. The wallet finally came out. And they were late on it for sure, but they did come through. So we know that they're not a team that doesn't come through. They're a team that's late. So I think we can still expect them to come through on the things that they promised. But I think they just they're getting sidetracked with other innovations that they want to include. Things that are going to make it better and make it stand out more among the crowd, and I'm personally okay with that. So I think we are definitely going to be seeing some stuff this year. But even if we don't, I think it's okay. And here is another post that kind of ties into that. Somebody was saying, meh, I feel I was so optimistic this time last year. Now I'm just meh about this project. I guess time will tell, and my plan has always been to hold until 2026. I'm sure most of you feel this meh right now, which is understandable because we've been waiting on projects and things like that, or products to come out. But at the same time, holding until 2026, this is a long-term project, and so we have to go at it with that in mind. So even if products don't come out as soon as we would like them to, if you're holding until 2026, it shouldn't really matter because by that time, the exchange, the blockchain, all that stuff is definitely going to be out. So I do understand it is hard to keep up with this stuff if it is delayed, but at the same time, it is coming out. This is a long-term play, and at the same time we have to wait for the Safemoon team to get all their ducks in order. They're growing as a business and a company, and their systems and the way that they work together as a team, all that stuff is progressing and growing as well. We knew that they took out a bunch of the old team and have new people coming in, so getting them all up to speed and working together efficiently, all that stuff takes time. So the fact that they announced some products before when they had an older team, and then they brought in new people, and now they're still figuring out new timelines and that sort of thing, I think it's totally okay. It's just part of growing pains. And I think they're trying to keep the Safemoon community updated as much as they can without giving information away to other companies. But also just giving us timelines and keeping us updated is difficult because because they're trying to work out all those little kinks and stuff. So I think it's totally okay, and I think we're going to see some products coming out pretty soon. Over here, according to BSC Daily, Safemoon is the BNB chain product with the highest social engagement June 27th. So this was yesterday. Safemoon sitting at 240 million social engagements on Twitter, which is amazing. Baby Doge and PancakeSwap in second and third. But Safemoon's still going strong on social media platforms, and we don't even have a product out recently. So I can't imagine what's going to happen once we release a big product. I'm pretty sure we're going to break Twitter. If Safemoon can hit 1 cent with initial hype and no products, it is sure as F going to surpass that with our exchange and blockchain. It's going to be an amazing year for a lot of people, and I totally agree with this. It is crazy that if you think where we were with the all-time one of version 1 to version 2, it would have been a penny, right? So we have hit this point before. Considering version 1 to version 2. So I think if we can get back to that, the same holders that were in, they FOMO back in, yeah, I think we're going to see some amazing movement this year once all this stuff comes out. It's going to be pretty incredible. Over here from Paolo, he said, people are so jealous of Safemoon and our community. They will try to destroy what they fear over and over again, but will always fail. Because Safemoon is special and we are stronger collectively than them. We body bag fudders. This is true. Safemoon has one of the strongest communities, and we know that that is going to be a huge reason why Safemoon is going to be so successful. Coming over here, we have an interesting article talking about some of the reasons that blockchain is going to be revolutionary going forward. We had an article from John the other day talking about how getting into blockchain now is like getting into the .com era back then. So this is an article talking about a couple of different reasons that blockchain is going to be revolutionary in the space. So what is a blockchain? Simply put, blockchain is a universal distributed and immutable record of digital assets. It can be used to maintain and verify records of all transactions made using these assets, including cryptocurrency trading. The utility of this technology lies in its potential to make global trade more transparent and often decentralized. So blockchain is obviously very useful in the cryptocurrency space, but it can also be used in a lot of other aspects. So down here we've got 9 different ways that it can be used, and I'm just going to read through those. So the first one is improving supply chains. It can be used in streamlining healthcare. It can be used in enabling decentralized finance. It can be used in democratizing gaming. It can be used in rewarding sustainability practices, revolutionizing real estate, making advertising more efficient, empowering content creators, and providing a store of value. So there's a lot of different things, and they didn't even talk about blockchain voting on here, but there's a lot of different things that blockchain can be used for, and getting in now on a company that is creating a blockchain, Safemoon, or any company that is innovating in this space is massive and could be a great investment for your future. We have over here to close out a video of explaining Bitcoin when it was worth only $100 to an empty room. This is at some conference or something like that, talking about
means being
Bitcoin.
Able to adopt Bitcoin in any culture, any language,
Nobody in there.
Religion,
Nobody listening.
Geography, but also any political.
I feel like this guy on stage is like the Safemoon army right now. Like nobody listening, and there's just an empty room because people don't get it yet, but it's coming. And it's the same thing with blockchain. Like it's coming. The technology is progressing fast, and investing into these companies that are at the ground floor of this great technology is pretty massive. So that's going to be it for the video today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Unnecessarily, she could be stuck just inside the tube.